Hi guys, it's Dr. T, also known as Dr. Tanaka Dune, but also known as Dr. Pelvic Floor. And essentially, that's why I'm doing this video today, to let you know about choices and also to let you know about my thought process. All right, remember, I promised that I'll do 2 videos a month, and technically it's July 31st, so I actually have made it. So what do I mean about choices? Okay, it's taken me a long time to get back here, and it's taken me a long time to get back to you. Now, in the last video, if you recall, I really had embraced that, and I didn't mind the fact that it took me 2 years from the previous set of videos that I've done to come back to you at this point. However, even I was falling in this trap of like trying to be perfect and trying to make all my decisions first before I actually jumped. And it didn't work out for me. I mean, we all know that doesn't really work out for you. So that's why I wanted to make this video today. Now, I know a lot of people would want to talk about balance. And so it's all about balance, and it's all about like, well, you can choose how you want to do your day. I think that's more important, the idea of choice, as opposed to this idea of balance. For me, balance is really tricky. I don't know if I've actually achieved it. I don't know if I ever will achieve it. I'm being honest. I really don't know if I'll ever achieve it. Between the things that are in my head and what I want to do and the things that are actually happening, balance to me seems to be this unattainable goal, and it's adding pressure to my life. Let me explain. So, when I talk about choices, what I mean is that every single day you can make a choice to do something or not. Now, I know our days are stacked and I know our days are packed. Certainly mine are. And what ended up happening is that stacking and that packing of the days ends up rolling into another day, and all of a sudden it's the end of the month. I mean, take a look at it. From my first video to this video, technically I am still in the month, and I promised 2 videos a month and I'm still in it. However, time just flew by. And so when I specifically talk about choices, what I mean is that I got up this morning and I said, let me put on my scrubs. I am Dr. Tanaka Dune. I'm Dr. T. I'm Dr. Pelvic Floor, and I wanted to stick to my word. And I'm proud of myself, and here I am. I keep on veering off to the side. Let's get back to that choices again. So, on a day-to-day basis, like I had said, there's so many things that can distract you. There's so many things that can pull you away from what you want to do. There's so many things that can suck you right out of your destiny. And I'm not a part of that anymore. I'm actively going to make the choice. I'm going to get up. I'm going to put on my scrubs, put on a little bit of makeup. I don't know if it's that great. And I'm going to put myself in front of you guys because I know you want to see the content, and I know that you guys are out there for me. I've already started getting a few questions, and it's so exciting for me. All those people that have asked me questions in the comments below, I'll get back to you. So I just wanted to let you know a little bit about how I wanted to structure Dr. Tanaka Dune, Dr. Pelvic Floor, Dr. T, all of that, because it might be a little bit confusing right now. Heck, it's a little bit confusing to me. The choice I've made is to proceed. It's to proceed imperfectly. It's to do it scared. That's my motto. I know I didn't make up do it scared, but it really resonates with me. And in this way, maybe you can inspire me and I can inspire you. Maybe we can do this together. And with your suggestions and with my ideas, I actually can make this YouTube channel great. Fundamentally, I really want to make choices that will lead me to prosperity, that will lead me to engage with how I want my life to look in 5 years, that will help me achieve my goals, my personal goals, my personal development goals, my educational goals, my goals in medicine, my goals in life, my goals in finances. Oh, guys, finances, I promise to talk to you about that in the future. That's going to be part of a life segment because finances are tricky these days. Take a look at everything that's happening in the world. Inflation rates are rising, mortgage rates are rising, everything is super expensive, and there's still a lot of debt that needs to be paid. But let's swim back to how I want my life to look like in the future. Essentially, if I make these choices now on a daily basis, that will allow me to get to my goal. If I don't, I won't get to my goal and years will go by. And that's going to make me feel upset and sad. Just really think about being upset and sad and not knowing why you're upset and sad. Could it be it's because you're not actively making those daily choices in life? Causes a lot of angst and inner strife in me. And then all of a sudden you're sitting there and you're like, I have no idea why I'm upset. But if you actually fundamentally take a look at the choices you make every single day, to me, I'm going to promise myself and I'm going to have faith enough that they're going to add up to what it is that I want to do in the future. So the choices I'm making right now are leading me into two things. Number one, my YouTube channel and my website. And I'm really excited about that. In terms of my YouTube channel, this is where I'm talking to you guys right now. This is Dr. Tanaka Dune. I do have a Dr. Pelvic Floor YouTube channel. However, when I think about what I want to do with Dr. Pelvic Floor, I have to think about that a little bit more. So I've actually decided to channel Dr. Pelvic Floor towards a website. Okay, let's start off with the YouTube channel. With Dr. Tanaka Dune, I want to connect with you. I want to talk to you. I want to talk about life. I want to talk about goals. I want to talk about relationships. Yes, relationships. I want to talk to you about debt repayment, and all of those things. But remember, I'm a doctor as well. I love medicine. I have a passion for medicine and I have a passion for women's health. So I also want to incorporate talking about cool medical things and answering some of your questions. There's a lot that I know that I want to transfer onto you guys. There's a lot you know, and there's a lot of questions that you have that I want you to ask me. So I really do think that I can do that with this Dr. Tanaka Dune channel. Next, in terms of Dr. Pelvic Floor, I'm going to concentrate on that being more of a website. And that website is going to have cool things, products, product review, as well as some nifty gadgets and innovation that I'm actually coming up with. Now, this innovation is coming from my experience, and it's coming from what I'm seeing around and trying to put it all in one location. In the future, I'm going to tie that website to the Dr. Pelvic Floor channel. However, I think it's a little bit too much for me to do right now. I really want to stay focused. Now, I do have a Dr. Tanaka Dune website. I love that website. I made it through Wix. I'll talk about that in the future. And there'll be a link to Dr. Pelvic Floor through my actual Dr. Tanaka Dune website. So it seems like it's this big thing. However, as I'm formulating it more in my mind, I'm getting clearer and clearer and clearer on it, and it's making me super excited. And I can't wait to share everything with you guys. So now that I've given you a little bit of the background to what I want to do, then I guess we have to talk about focus. It can still feel to you guys that it might be a little bit over the place, but again, it's in my head and I know what I want to do and I know how I want to present this. Again, certainly feel free to give me any ideas that you have. But on this focus topic, one of the most important things to realize is, or at least I have to realize, let me not preach to you guys, is that I really need to make sure that there are tangible steps that I can take on a weekly, on a monthly, probably should be taking it on a daily basis. But listen, I'm just starting out. But on a routine basis in order for me to achieve some of the goals that I want to get out there. One of the biggest goals that I have is to be a medical correspondent one day. And one of the people that I think is absolutely fantastic is Dr. Jennifer Ashton, and she's one of the medical correspondents on Good Morning America. Amazing, amazing. Anyways, that's a big, large goal that I have out there. However, here I am now. And if I put my focus into my YouTube channel and my website, and if I work on these things slowly every single day, I really think I'll be able to achieve my dreams. So what's coming up in August? This is July still, but what's coming up in August? I'm going to be taking a vacation, and it's the first vacation I've had in a long while. That's actually going to be really substantive, and I'm excited. And I have a huge surprise for you guys, and that's going to be on a life update for Dr. Tanaka Dune coming up in the future. Remember, I'm a doctor. I love talking about life. I love talking about medicine. I love educating and getting the information that I have here out to you guys. I love interacting with you guys, and hopefully I can meet some of you in the future. All right, for now, thank you so much. This is Dr. Tanaka Dune, aka Dr. Pelvic Floor.